Now, classification of tertiary economic activities. For a simple understanding, we will classify them into 7 groups: trade and commerce, transport and communication, financial services including banking, insurance and other money related services, social services such as education, healthcare, sanitation and welfare, personal and community services, public administration, law and defense, tourism, hospitality and recreation. We will now look at each one of them one by one. Trade and commerce. Trade means buying and selling of goods and services. It has 2 main forms: wholesale trade. Traders buy in a large quantities from producers and sell in a smaller lots to retailers. Retail trade. Traders here sell goods directly to final consumers in shops, street stalls, market malls and online platforms. Commerce is a wider term. Commerce includes warehousing, that is safe storage of goods, advertising, that is informing people about products and trying to influence their choices. Market research, that is studying what consumers want, where they live and what price they can pay. Electronic commerce, that is using digital networks to connect buyers and sellers. From a geographical point of view, trade, commerce link producers and consumers who are often in different places. Transport and communication. Transport services move goods and people. The major transport modes are roadways, railways, airways, waterways and pipelines. Transport services move raw materials from farms and mines to factories. They move finished goods from factories to markets and ports, and they move people for work, education, tourism and social reasons. Communication services move messages and information. They include telephone and mobile networks, internet services, postal services, television and radio. Communication services help business and finance to operate quickly and safely. These services support distance education, online learning and teleworking. They also support governance and public information. Financial services. These deal with money, savings, loans and risks. The main type of financial services are banks, insurance companies and other financial services such as stock exchanges, mutual funds and microfinance institutions and cooperative societies. Banks accept deposits from people and firms. They provide loans to farmers, industries, traders and service providers. They offer payment facilities such as checks, cards and online transfers. Insurance companies provide protection against risks such as accidents, illness, crop loss, fire and theft. They collect regular premiums and pay compensation when insured events occur. Financial services, it helps people to save and invest. They provide capital for production in all sectors. They reduce uncertainty by sharing and managing risks. Social services. These aim mainly to improve quality of life and human development. Education services include primary schools and secondary schools, colleges and universities, coaching centers and training institutions. Health care services includes hospitals and clinics, health centers, diagnostic laboratories, pharmacies. Sanitation and public health services include garbage collection, sewage treatment, provision of safe drinking water. Social welfare services include child care centers, old age homes, counseling and support services, various voluntary organizations. These social services may be run by government such as public schools and public hospitals. Private sector or non-profit sectors such as private colleges and charitable hospitals. From the geographical point of view, social services are concentrated in urban and developed regions. Personal and community services. Personal services are provided directly to individuals. Examples in our topic like salons and beauty parlors, domestic helps, laundry services, repair and maintenance by plumbers, electricians and mechanics. Community services serve groups and local communities. Examples are religious institutions, cultural organization, community halls, local clubs, and these services may not look as large as banking or big hospitals, but they are important for employment or for the day-to-day comfort of people, especially in urban areas and small towns. They help keep local economies active. Public administration, law and defense. Public administration includes government departments and offices at central level, government departments at state level, local bodies such as municipalities and panchayats. Law and justice services includes courts at different levels, legal services offered by lawyers and legal advisors. Police and regulatory authorities, defense services include the army, the navy, the air force, paramilitary forces. Together these services make laws and policies, and they implement these laws and policies, maintain internal order and security, and provide national defense and public safety. They are usually concentrated in national capitals, state capitals, district headquarters and major towns. Tourism, hospitality and recreation. Tourism services include travel agencies, tour operators, tourist guides. Hospitality services includes hotels and lodges, restaurants, guest houses and homestays. Recreation services includes cinemas, amusement parks, sports centers, cultural events. Tourism and hospitality depends heavily on geographical attraction such as natural landscapes including beaches, mountains, forests and deserts. Historical and cultural sites such as monuments, temples and museums, and urban attractions such as shopping centers and festivals. These services create income and employment in many regions, especially where other sectors are weak or seasonal. Growth of service sector. Now, the question arises, why has the service sector grown so fast in India and in many other countries? There are 5 simple reasons. Rising incomes and changing lifestyles. As incomes rise, people spend more on education, healthcare and entertainment, travel and communication. Demand increases for banking, insurance, tourism, restaurants, coaching and internet services. So, higher income levels generally push up demand for services. Urbanization and city growth. When more people live in towns and cities, they need transport, housing, school, hospitals and markets. They need legal, administrative and financial services. Cities become centers of trade, finance, administration and information technology. Urbanization naturally expands the services sector. Industrialization and economic complexity. As the secondary sector grows, factories need transport, warehousing, banking, advertising, design, legal assistance and technical support. These support activities develop into separate specialized services. Thus, industrial growth pulls up service growth. Technology and communication revolution. The spread of mobile phones, internet and digital tools has created a new services, online education, telemedicine, digital payments, software development, information technology. It has enabled services, call centers, electronics commerce. These services improve efficiency and reach a wider areas and create a new kind of jobs. Government policies and welfare programs. Governments invest in education and health through schools, colleges and hospitals. Administration and law by expanding government offices and services. Digital services through electronic governance, and online public services. All these policies increase service sector, employment and output. Together, these 5 reasons make the tertiary sector the leading sector in many modern economies. Importance of the service sector in modern economies. Let us now highlight the importance of the service sector. Major contributor to national income in many countries, tertiary activities now contribute the largest share to national income or gross domestic product. Even where agriculture and industry are insignificant, the service share is rising. Large and diverse employment. The service sector provides jobs at many skill levels. Highly skilled professionals such as doctors, engineers, teachers, software workers and managers. Semi-skilled workers such as drivers, salespersons and office assistants. Unskilled workers such as security guards, helpers, cleaners and delivery workers. This diversity allows many kinds of people to find work. Improvement in quality of life. Services like healthcare, education, transport, communication, safe water supply and sanitation directly improve quality of life. Support to primary and secondary sectors. The other sectors depend on services for transport and materials and products, banking and finance, insurance and risk management, research and technical advice and legal support, power distribution and communication. So, the tertiary sector acts as a backbone for the whole economy. Link with human development and globalization. Strong education and health services improve human development. Indicators such as literacy and life expectancy, information technology, tourism, finance, shipping and aviation connect countries around the world, making the service sector central to globalization.